and welcome to the Acres. I absolutely love this project and it's why I decided to buy my home in here as well. So today we are going to be talking about some of the best features. We will be going through the different access points and the roads, the clusters and the gardens as well. And of course, talking about the different amenities that you can find in here that will make this such a beautiful lifestyle. I honestly cannot wait to move in to this project. I'm just dreaming about it every day. I've got 2 years to wait. So until then, we are going to be creating lots of videos, keeping up with the construction, and today I'll go through everything with you. So come and join me. Let's talk about these different features. So let's start with the roads. So we have 2 major roads on either side of the project. First one is down this way. This is the Emirates Road. So this one will take you all the way up to Silicon Oasis. On this side, you have Sheikh Zayed bin Hamdan Street. This is another major road and it will bring you, of course, all the way up from where Ranches is, up to the airport this way. And this will be the road that you take down to downtown as well. Latifa bin Hamdan Road on this side, it's actually going to become a major road, which is going to be great for transportation. This road will really be opened up in the future and it will join the road going up into Dubai Hill. So if you haven't seen that, I'm inserting an image of it now. Those are major roads that will be coming, which of course will ease the flow of traffic. We know that traffic is a big talking point right now in Dubai. Then we have this road down here. Now this will be a quieter road. This will mainly be used for residents because this will be the main access road coming in here. So on this side, we have gate A. On this side, we have gate B. And there's an extra exit point just here. Now, I don't actually know a lot about that, if that's still going to be there, but I'd like to think so because, of course, that will just ease the exits as well. Gate A, this will be accessible, of course, by the public. So the public will be able to come and enjoy the Acres as well. Of course, we want people in Dubai to see this project for its beauty and enjoy it with us. In here, you will find the main retail area and clubhouse. We'll have cafes, restaurants, and you'll even have a primary school here, which will be so lovely for all the residents in the area. I know me, for example, when I eventually have children, I am living just here next to the school, so I'll be able to walk the children to school, which is something that I feel can get missed in Dubai. We all live far away, everyone's in the car all the time, but having the school on site in the project, it will just be so lovely. So as well as the primary school, you've got the kindergarten as well, the clubhouse. Now the clubhouse will feature a swimming pool area, so it'll be kind of like a bit like a beach club kind of vibe. I can just imagine being sat here drinking the pina colada, looking out on the lagoon on the weekends. At the other side, where we have gate B access, there is also another clubhouse that sits on the lagoon. So let's just talk about the different clusters and the types of villas that you can find in each of these. Let's start with cluster A, which is at the top here. So there's 24 clusters all together. So we have cluster A, B, C, and D. These are in phase 1. I and J, these are also in phase 1. So these here will be the first to be handed over. And that makes sense because, of course, we want the retail and the school and the sporting facilities down here to be opening first so that the residents can start accessing them. So these will be the first ones, and these are planned to be handed over October 2027, but we may just see a couple of months delay on that. But of course, we will be keeping up to date with all the construction. We then have phase 2, which is G and H clusters just down here. And that includes part of the estates as well, but we'll get to that in a minute. And then you have E and F, which is phase 3. So phase 3 will be the last part of the project to be handed over. And if you aren't aware of the prices from phase 1 when they were launched are very different to phase 3. The prices really went up when phase 3 were launched. So if you're watching this video just recently after I've made it, then you'll find the best prices in phase 1. It may take a bit of time to see price changes in phase 3. All right, so these clusters on the outskirts from A all the way around to J, where you can see the yellow and the green villas all the way around, these have 3-bedroom to 5-bedroom standalone villas. Now, this is one thing that I absolutely love about the Acres is that it's all standalone villas. We can just tell that there's going to be a certain level of exclusivity, a certain type of clientele that might be living in this area. There's no townhouses, no apartments, which means as well that's going to be better for traffic because as we know, when there's a lot of apartments, that's a lot of people and a lot of traffic. So the 3 bedrooms, that is your B type. So this is spread over 2 floors. You then have the 4 bedrooms and there's 2 types. So we have the A type, which is a G+2. You've then got the D type, which is G+1. Now, the D type is the one that I bought. But one thing to keep in mind is that this D type is the most in-demand layout. So the prices are already starting to increase. This is the one that everybody seems to want. So I was so lucky that I got it when I did. That's everything. No, it's not. We've not talked about the 5 beds. There's 3 types of the 5 beds on the clusters on the outskirts. So you have the 5C type, the 5E and 5F. So the 5C types are usually the ones that you can find sort of in this space here. The E and the F types are the ones that you will find on the outer ones, that face the gardens in the middle, because of course they're more premium. So of course they're going to be the single row ones that are facing the gardens and the lagoons. Then in the center, now this is most commonly referred to as the estates. I wish I had one of these. These are next level. In the center, these are ultra luxury mansions. So we have clusters K, L, M, N, O, P, Q. That is in phase 2. Sorry, that's phase 3. And phase 2, we have R, S, T, U, V, W. These feature 5 to 7 bed villas. So you have the 5 bed villas, which are the G and H type, set over 2 floors. You've then got the 6 bedrooms, which are your I and J types. And finally, the K and L types are your 7 bedrooms. And if you just have a look at the map here, you'll see that the 7 bedrooms are in the middle because of course they are the most premium, most luxurious. And oh, imagine living in one of these. You're facing the lagoon, you have the water here on your doorstep, you've got that juice bar in the middle, huge plot, 7 beds, it's set over 2 floors. And they are just amazing. So what we will be doing, we'll be taking a deeper dive into the different layouts and the different floor plans of each of these, but that's just a short snippet of each of those at the moment. Okay, next, let's move on to the gardens. Now, these are going to be 7, they call them immersive gardens. So you can imagine what they're going to be like. First one is the arrival garden. So it makes sense to be right at the entrance. In here, of course, as I've touched on, you will find the primary school and the mosque as well. Then as we move around into the edible garden. So the edible garden will feature things like, it'll be like an allotment style, there'll be apple trees, there'll be fruit and vegetables growing here, so the residents will be able to go and help themselves. Then if we move further round, we have the perfume garden. So this will feature lots of different types of flowers. There'll be herbs in here as well that, you know, we can use as residents. So Amazing. It's, you know, really trying to create a level of nature and sustainability within these gardens. Then if we go a bit further around, we have the Lost Garden. Now this one is focused on the children in the community. So we're going to have play areas, there will be spaces to do artwork and art lessons, and the art trail will also come through here. There will be tree houses, and all that sort of thing. So this is going to be such a stunning area to bring children after school on a weekend. Further round, we come into the nature garden. Now this is going to have like ponds and waddies, and you'll have a nature trail, so you can expect bird watching, dragonflies, all that kind of nature in this area. Further round, we've got the sports amenities. Now this is classed as the village garden. Here, of course, as I've touched on, you will find the primary school, the kindergarten, the retail mall, the clubhouse with the beachy pool club, the paddle courts, the basketball, there'll be football area. There's the climbing frames as well for the children. This is one of the reasons why we bought ours in Cluster J as well. Of course, I was persuaded into buying in Cluster J because my husband needs to be close to the paddle courts. So find him there on a weekend. All the gardens. Oh no, we've missed the best garden. This is the Lagoon Garden, which is in the middle. So it speaks for itself. The Lagoon Garden focuses on the lagoons. Of course, there will be swimmable lagoons. There will be water sports, kayaking, all that sort of thing. There will also be like a man-made beach here with cabanas. So on a weekend, you can just imagine me down there tanning, getting my sun on, by the beach with my laptop, trying to close all the deals. So that's where you'll find me. And then there's the juice bar as well in the centre. So I think we've just about covered everything. If you have any questions about this project or you want to know more about it, then comment below, get in touch with me. I'm on WhatsApp. You can also find lots and lots of videos in the shorts and on my Instagram as well. We will constantly be staying updated with this project and keeping all of the owners updated so far as well on how the project's coming along, how the construction is going. And I'm also in touch with the project manager. So who's getting the updates first before everyone? I am. So I know exactly what's going on in this area. Of course, they are all under construction, which means that if you are buying here, you are buying on the resale market. So if you want to see the full brochure and you want to know about the payment plans, where we are in the payment plan schedule, the prices, then please do get in touch with me. This is just a short-ish video on the project. So thank you so much for watching. Head over to my Instagram to stay tuned there and just connect with me. All right, thanks for watching. Oh, my legs.